Hello, my warriors and visitors. Welcome to Vlogmas Day number 15. Today, it is Let's Talk About It. So we're gonna talk about what's going on, here in the YouTube industry, as well as me personally. Okay. Now, yes, I'm wearing my pajamas. Today we're going to talk about, we'll use the title, I just broken up with my best friend. Okay. Everybody knows what's going on right now with the two people in YouTube. I'm not going to really use no names because I care about one of them strongly. She is one of the first people that I used to watch on YouTube, and then I started watching her friend. So both have children, as you know, and I just feel that it's crazy how a man could ruin a relationship of two good friends. And to my knowledge, they've been friends for years. It's like I'm hearing all of this stuff going on around in YouTube reactors, how they're saying, well, it's this one reactor, which I'm not going to call no names, but she was really on one of their sides. Okay. So we're going to say the girl side or the boy side. So let's put it in that perspective. So she was on the boys' sides, and hopefully you'll be able to catch on to what I'm talking about. But just follow along with it. We have a girl side and a boy side. So she was on the boys' side because she felt that household, was really strong. And I love that household myself because I remember when that particular person or household only had one child. I started watching that household when the mother was pregnant with just the one child. And I just looked at how close her family was. And I kept saying, honestly, they could put a lot of technical on me. I kept saying, I have never seen a black family, or should I say Afro-American, if that sounds better, family that sticks together so strongly like them. Whatever their business is, it's their business. It's not our business. What business they want us to know, they're going to tell us. If they don't want us to know it, they don't want us to know it. But I'm just looking at how strong that household is. And, it is a household of 5. The main household, okay, is of 5. And I just look at the fact that all I see is love there. And like the mother said when she were talking, she did say that, they have ups and downs too. But, to me, they keep their business from so far deep out there. She tells what needs to be told, and that is it. That's it. Then when we go to the girls' family, household of 5, it's just too much business was put out. And I don't have nothing against this particular person. I don't have nothing against her. I love the way she take care of her girls. I mean, she does an amazing job. I just think she is an amazing mom. She just got caught, like they say, she got caught with the bad apple in reality because of how men is. And this takes me back, guys, to our ladies and gentlemen. This take me back to when I was saying once before, YouTube sometimes it messes up relationships. I can count 1, 2, 3, I mean, just for example, I don't know what happened to, I'm going to use these two people name though, because I watch one of them. I watch the female, put it that way. It's been coming up on my phone. The male hasn't really been coming up on my phone, but I used to watch them a long time ago. So we're going to do it like this. K and N. That's the names we're going to use for this particular couple. It's like things, they were doing so good. I just like the way they was able to play pranks on each other. You know, they brought forth a child. I remember one time when I seen the K person bought his family a home, and I thought that was so sweet. You know, they gave back. I don't know what, I do know that the N person, she bought her mom a vehicle. So I just look at the fact that a lot of times when we put YouTube in our life and we tell too much of our life, this is when things like this happen. And from what I am seeing, and you know, because that's all I do is see, because I don't know these people personally, but from what I see, it's crazy. It's really crazy how relationships end because of telling too much of your business. We have to be stronger people. We know the audience. That's what they want to hear. I've always heard misery loves company. So if you miserable, then you want to hear stuff that's miserable. You know, you want to know about, ooh, got a little bump there. You want to know about, you know, is Sue going through what with Jeff? You know, just using names. You want to know. It's like the gossip. But I feel that it's not necessary, you know. And I'm just looking at the people that are being talked about the most. It's crazy. Yes, they make mistakes, but you know what? That's none of our business. That's their business. All we can do, if we call ourselves team whoever, is be there for them. You know, leave a nice comment. You know, motivate them. Just tell them, you know, it's going to be okay. You know, and we just support them to the best of our ability. You know, just by watching their channel, we are supporting them. We're helping them get them views up to the point where they can get a nice check. And that you want to take care of their kids, you want to help them with their kids, watch their channel. And by watching their channel, what's going to happen is they're going to get those views up. Give it a thumbs up. If you didn't really like something in there, why put... I don't understand why in the world a person can be negative. I listen to Mr. Sean Pender on YouTube. And when I see his thumbs down, it really ticks me off. And the reason being is because how can you, if somebody's trying to give you some good advice or they're reading from the word, why would you thumbs them down? Okay, they're giving you their opinion, but you're saying you're thumbsing them down when it has to do with Jesus. That's what I don't get. Or when a person is mourning the loss of their child and they're showing you pictures of their child, you thumbs it down. What kind of, that is just ridiculous to me. At first, it bothered me a little bit with thumbs down, but it doesn't anymore. Because if you had the decency to watch whatever and you clicked the button, that means you must have been interested because you had the nerve to want to leave your comment. So I really don't worry about, you know, the thumbs and down and all that. But I just feel that if I didn't like something, I'm not going to thumbs it down unless if somebody is really somebody I really like and they're really just tossing them around the border, making them look so bad, then I'm going to thumbs that down because I think that's just negative. That's negative. So, and then I probably didn't even watch all of it. I watched enough to say, you know what, this is not me. I don't need to hear the rest of this. Click. And I just thumbs it down. And that might have been how many times I might have thumbed something down. Maybe 5 times. And I've been watching YouTube since 2017. So it might have been 5 times. Any other time, I just don't do anything. I always try to support people, so I give them a thumbs up. Because if they can come, take their time, and put their information out there, then they're being, in reality positive by taking that time to do what they need to do. Sometimes, yes, they get upset, they angry, they want to put a video out, cuss that person out, and then take it off. That's their prerogative. But when they put time and effort into something, yes, I want to thumbs it up because I think they did what they need to do. Now, back to the beginning of the two friends. I feel a man should have not ruined that relationship. Pure point blank. Why ruin the relationship? They need to really... That person, if you ask someone to do something for you and they did it, and then something becomes bad out of it, then you should lose your friendship. And that's going to bring us to what I'm going to talk about. I love my best friend. I love her dearly. Do I see my best friend a lot? No, because we live in 2 different states. Do we communicate a lot? Not like we should, but I love my best friend. I will go on a limb. If somebody, I don't know, if somebody even bothers my best friend, I'm jumping in. Period, point blank. You is not going to dog out my best friend. Me and this girl, honestly, I don't really truly know how long we have known each other. But I've always told people it's like we're telling our age. So I don't care. But she's a year under me. So I always said that we have been together like since she was 1 year old. Because we lived in the same neighborhood our growing up years, off and on, because I stayed with my mom a lot, and then I would stay with my grandmother a lot. So back and forth. When I was with my mom, I really didn't see her until I go to church. But when I was with my grandmother, I saw her all the time because we lived in the same neighborhood, where she can literally see my house from her house. So I will never let anything break us up. I mean, I love her dearly. She is my best friend. Like I said, she's my bestie. Trust me, we used to go to camp together, called camp meeting in Hawthorne, Florida. We used to go to junior camp, Hawthorne, Florida. I mean, we did everything at church, Orlando, Florida. We did everything together. She was my best friend. And she still is. We are different. We are spaces apart. Let me rephrase that. We are states apart. I couldn't get that out right. But I will do anything for my best friend. If she called me, if I got a way to get there, I'm going. Because it's nothing that can break up our relationship. Because she is my best friend. I mean, if me and this person have been in each other's life all of our life. So there's no way a man can cause us to lose our relationship. And that's why I feel teen girls, teen boys, the 2 people I talked about in the beginning, they need to fix this. Because if you ever cared anything about me, I mean, the only thing, honestly, that I feel that can make a friendship, truly, break up, if the person is sleeping with your man, the person really messed up your credit, your life, whatever, because they were stealing from you. And another thing, if a person had a baby from my man, I feel those are the only 3 things. I mean, messing with and have a baby, because the baby always proves it. Because I always tell a man, you go out and have a baby on me, I am finished. And that sort of happened to me with my my ex-husband, my first child's dad. But we weren't together. Let's get that part straight. he had the baby. He got this girl pregnant when we wasn't together. But if you trying to come back into my life and you got a baby on the way, it's done. That's just me. If we done broke up, whatever the case may be, you have a child, it's done. And I believe in my heart that tells me, that proves the point that you had to have messed around in order to have that child. So that's what I feel. So I just feel that teen girls, teen boys, they need to make up. They really do. And if I'm not mistaken, teen boy did try to resolve the matter and told what she felt from her heart. But what would happen? So in the comment section, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to stop saying guys. Ladies and gentlemen, in the comment, tell me, is there any way possible your best friend can, is there a way, okay, let's say, is there, I'm trying to figure out how to say it the way I want to say it. In the comment, tell me, is there any way that your best friend and you could break up permanently? Yes, I remember one time me and my best friend, we didn't talk for how long? A couple of days? This when we was itty bitty children. Itty bitty 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 children, okay? Like maybe 7, 8, 9, 10, somewhere up in there. And it was crazy. You know, people go through that. But never again. That one little 2 days. And like I said, I adore my best friend. And she is my true best friend. There's honestly, excuse me, there's no one can take my best friend's place. Honestly. You know, when I saw her, I saw her last year. She came down. And it really touched my heart because I hadn't seen my best friend in so many years. And, you know, right now my best friend, she has her own life, you know. So I can understand that we don't communicate like I want us to. But that can be resolved. Okay? It's like, you know, it's weird because this really touched me, what happened with these two people, to the point where it just, I'm trying not to get emotional, but it makes me miss my best friend even more. Because, you know, we used to have fun. We used to club together, you know, hang out together. We used to do so much different things all these years. So, you know, that's why I'm probably going to finish this and I'm going to text her that I love her and that I miss her, because I do. And I hope teen boy and teen girl finally get through what they're going through and decide to do the same thing. So, guys, say it again, ladies and gentlemen, please be careful with your YouTube channel. Make sure the information that you put out, you're okay with it and you can live with it. Because if you cannot live with it, putting that information out, it can cause a lot of drama. So be careful with what you put out. So I want to thank everyone for taking a moment just to stop by my channel, see what this content is. Hopefully you got all the way to the end so that you will be able to see exactly what my heart was going through when I saw that. Because I just feel it's not necessary in this day and time. So, I might have one more Let's Talk About It before Christmas. If I do not, I want to wish everybody a happy, merry little Christmas. And that's all I say. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. There was a song I used to love. I don't know if you believe in Christmas or if you have presents underneath the Christmas tree. I might do a video on that song. But I just wanted to say Merry Christmas to all. Happy New Year's. You know, May your Christmas be full of joy, happiness. Cook those meals. I'm not cooking this year. Me and my man decide that we are I'm sorry for laughing, but something popped up. But me and my man decided that we're gonna go out to eat the day after Christmas. So we'll just have something to eat at home, but we're gonna go out the day after Christmas, and instead of me cooking. So instead of me having cooking seafood, because that's what I was gonna cook, we're gonna go ahead and go out to this same place we went when I won the bet with him, and we're gonna have us a good thing. So my stomach will be empty when I go, so I can enjoy that food, honey, because stomach got to be empty, honey. Stomach can't be full, because if it's full, it ain't going to work. You ain't going to be able to enjoy yourself. But, again, I want to say thanks for watching. If you are not a warrior yet, what is you waiting on? Next year, I have a lot up my sleeves, so I plan to have a good time next year. I'm going to start with my vision board along with my planners for the year, because one of them I created myself. Sort of kind of, I just mixed things together and created it. And I'll be able to tell you about those. I need to find one more planner, and that's my business planner. So, again, if you're not a warrior yet, what you waiting on? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click that notification button to be notified of all videos. Along with share this video. Let them know what your girl is doing. So I want to say once again, thanks for watching, ladies.